If I wanted to take you on a first date, would you want it to be something casual or fancy?
Casual. I don't really do dates. I don't like meeting new people. Ever since I got my heart broken once, never again. I don't go on dates.
Well, how did he break your heart?
He just beat me. That's it. He didn't let me go anywhere. He pistol whipped me. He broke all my phones. Okay.
How long were you with him?
3 years.
What gave you the courage to leave that situation?
I still talk to him and I still want to get back together, even though he fucked every friend I had. He insulted me in every way. And I was still go back.
What's making it so hard to leave?
The dick and the love. And I'm just in love with everything. I'm crazy. I fell in love with everything about him. I would still want to be with him right now.
So you don't see that as a red flag in yourself, that you're going after the asshole?
No, because I would just say, growing up, I was shown love different. Like, that's love to me.
But what makes you think you don't deserve better?
Because I haven't found it better. Well, I have, but like, I was still in love with him. I would still think about him 24. Like, I don't know.
If God can't save him, what makes you think you can, bro? Really, what makes you think you can save these women? Women, right? And it's not like it's this is normal. This is really not normal. This case right here, I've heard about this a little bit, but you, point blank period, have to want it for yourself. The person has to want it for themselves to remove themselves from a situation like that. Some people have a sick, um, some people have a sick interpretation of love. Oh, if he's breaking my phones, if he's putting his hands on me, he's showing emotion, that means he loves me, right? But is it that really what it is? Nah. Control freak, that's what that is. And it's like you have to find a balance. You can't have a girl and, monitor her every move, and she says something you don't like, or she does something you don't like, and your first response is to put your hands on her, or do something that is, um, I'll say, violent, right, towards the girl, because she should be free to do what she wants, right? This is what I try to say. I've had people call me simps. I've had people call me misogynistic, but it boils down to this: you cannot control one person, right? They're gonna do what they want to do regardless. So if they haven't give you a reason, right, to act anyway, right? Not saying it's right, but even if they didn't give you a reason to act that way, you should not act any way towards them. And people like to say that boundaries are insecurities, but I beg to differ, right? If you're a man and you have a female, and you wanted to bring her into your life, right? You don't say, okay, well, this is because listen, everybody has rules, boundaries, guidelines, right? That you have to adhere to if you're gonna keep a job, if you're gonna be welcome in certain areas, certain communities, right? Certain places. So why, when you welcome someone into your life, all of those boundaries or all of those guidelines that you have are looked at as insecurities? From a man's perspective, I put it that way, right? It shouldn't be, right? You have these guidelines and boundaries set in place so that the woman doesn't walk over you, right? So the woman maintains respect for you, because a lot of the times when you have these situations where they say, "Oh, well, I don't want to have boundaries. I want to be able to go out when I want this that, and the third." Yes, you should be able to do that, but just understand there's going to be consequences to your actions. Not saying you can't do it, but you're gonna do it Not saying you can't do it, but it's not gonna be a everyday thing. It's not gonna be an every weekend thing. See what I'm saying? It's not gonna be something that is consistent. See what I'm saying? If you were doing it before though, right? If you come into a relationship and the man was cool with you doing it, or you were doing something, the man was cool with you doing it from the gate, and then tried to switch it up, on the back end, then I'd be like, yeah, you know what? You really can't say nothing then, bro. Like all of this stuff has to be laid out front. But at the same time, right, if a woman does something you don't like, your response can't be to put my hands on her, right? Or to act in a way, try to make her fear me. You understand what I'm saying? Disrespecting her, talking down on her, things like that. It's as simple as cutting communication, right? It's as simple as cutting communication, right? Listen, I asked you to not do this thing and you still continue to do it when you know that how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't like this thing. Why would you do that? Right? It's things like that. It shouldn't be I'm gonna put my hands on you, right? This, that, like that. And the female in the video, you can already like tell it's a rap for her. It is a rap for her. Nobody, not nobody, her best friend, her dad, her mom, can save her. Right? This guy has literally mind fucked her to the point where she thinks that him causing her pain is love. And this isn't normal. Shouldn't be anyway. But this happens more often than not. When you see these girls like that, and it's like, what went wrong? What went wrong? I truly want to understand. Like, and it's not where you almost feel sorry for them in a sense, but it's like something. Where did it start going downhill? Because it doesn't start off this way. It's a build up. You know what I'm saying? This stuff builds up. It builds momentum, and then it's like it's a wrap. And her best response to why she still sees him and deals with him because of sex. Sex. Something so trivial. See what I'm saying? But maybe it's because she's young, right? Maybe this dude's older. She said he messed with all her friends. See what I'm saying? Like it's things that would be deal breakers, for a lot of girls, quote unquote, right? You would think it would be deal breakers. A lot of things that are deal breakers are not deal breakers for the right guy. See what I'm saying? So I'm curious. Is this guy well off? Does he make a lot of money? It has to be. It has to be something, right? But we got bums. I've seen it real time. We got bums, right? Swindling women. Don't got cars, driving their whips, their cars not working. Sometimes they work, but got multiple kids. Don't take care of their kids, and the woman still sticking by them, or they found a way to weasel themselves into this woman's life and is leeching off her. It's like, bro, what? And then the dude, not saying he's a good guy, but the dude that's on his shit doing what he got to do, they want to give him a hard time. What you giving him a hard time for? Y'all failing to realize y'all giving him a hard time, pushing that guy away. He don't really care because he has options. You know what I'm saying? And what you should be doing is trying to get that guy, but nah, what y'all doing? The guy that is a low life, the guy that's leeching off you, the guy that is not taking care of his kids. Those are the ones that y'all want when y'all younger. See what I'm saying? Those are the ones that y'all are so gung ho after, gung ho over, and at some point it's like you gotta wake up and smell the coffee, or you're gonna be in this constant cycle, this loop, endless, right? So any man, this is online, any man after him, right? I would hope no guy goes into this situation or deals with a girl like her or her with the mindset of I'm gonna be able to change her, bro. It's not happening. It's not happening, bro. She done told you what it is, and when somebody tells you who they are, believe them. Believe them first off the first rip. Not a facade. This is really who they are. And a man coming in trying to, love a female with that level of trauma is gonna ultimately, in the end, be brought down to a lower vibration, lower level. He's not gonna be able to maintain a sense of, you know, a sense of sanity, because what it is, she's already operating from a baseline of, this is what it is, right? I have nothing to lose. And when you have someone that has nothing to lose, that's a dangerous person, very dangerous. So if a person who's seen the lowest of the low doesn't know how to appreciate someone that could, change their life. So you have to leave them where they are. Simple as that. You have to leave them where they are until they are willing to, accept some things and realize, come to a epiphany that, man, this ain't what it is. This ain't what it ain't. And she might have something called what is it called? Stockholm syndrome. You know, that try to put all these terms on things, all of this sauce on things. Stockholm syndrome. It's like you have an attachment towards a abuser or some shit like that. Crazy, right? Crazy. But like I said, girls like her, steer far away from. Or the only reason I would say you could deal with them is if you know exactly what's going on. You take it for what it is. You deal with her on your terms. But the back and forth with an abusive boyfriend or abusive ex, you see this quite often in more so poverty stricken areas. And as a man, you should learn to not put yourself in those predicaments, not try to insert yourself into somebody else's bullshit, right? Let that shit run their course. Let them do what they got to do, right? Let it be what it is. Don't let them come and fuck your feng shui up. You understand what I'm saying? But I wanted to bring this to y'all. I want y'all to get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Something slight. I didn't do a recording or live stream rather this week, but we're gonna upload some videos. I'm about to do a few more, and they might not come out in the order that I upload them, but it's what it is. I don't know, but I do know one thing though. Make sure I down y'all's cross your T's. It's your boy Alex. Catch y'all in the next one.